Dr. Kemi for Kemi Talks Media. It's Wednesday, the 9th of July, 2025. Let's talk about Iyabo Ojo and the fire that consumed her office. I looked in the news headlines today. Even though I'm retired, I still read the news headlines first thing in the morning. And I was just seeing this horrible, horrible fire that really got at Iyabo Ojo's office in Lagos. It was pretty much a big fire and there was a lot of smoke damage. And smoke damage is horrible. You literally have to rebuild the inside of the building. Okay, but what I want to say right now is that fire, okay, is one of the most powerful and vivid symbols throughout the Bible. Okay, if you're looking at Exodus 3:2, when God showed himself in that burning bush, fire that doesn't consume could be good fire. The fires that consume, okay, the bad ones, like that one on Sodom and Gomorrah in Genesis, okay, or the fires that come when you're sacrificing something to God in Leviticus, at the end of the day, it's not just the fire. Smoke luman bayon. Iyabo, everything in your building can be replaced. You cannot be replaced. If anybody was in that building at that very time and they were not alert, they could not be replaced. Iyabo, if you were sitting on your desk working, like me, 24/7, but then my own office is inside my house when I was in Lagos, my desk, that's just another room in the house. But if you were in that office working or working late and you fell asleep, there's something called smoke inhalation, and that's what kills people. Smoke inhalation, once that building is replaced, and possibly all the contents, Elo, install smoke detector. Iyabo, install. This goes for everybody watching my video. Install smoke detectors. We have this African mentality that we don't need it. So, Joe, Kadika Iyabo Ojo kò sínú ọ́fíìsì. Àbí receptionist kan ṣì wà ń bẹ̀ ẹnìkan ti sùn lọ. The moment tó sùn lọ yẹn, Joe, àti wọ REM sleep o. REM sleep, rapid eye movement sleep. If you don't know, you have expensive phones. Everybody go and Google it. Once we enter REM sleep, it's the first stage of sleep when you enter the dream zone and you don't know what's going on outside your door or anything because you're dreaming. And that's where people inhale smoke. Plenty of fires in America started and people died from smoke inhalation. There was a lot of smoke damage in this video I saw. Lord praise Allah, Iyabo. I like the music she used in the video. I went to her page just now. Eshe Baba. We could be writing RIP today, but we're not. I thank God for your life, for Iyabo. Joe, there's a lot of spiritual things happening today. A lot of really weird things happening today that I don't understand, but please pray. Me, I'm spiritual. Okay? Remember what I said, Iyabo. Everything can be replaced. You can't be replaced. Stay safe. Dr. Kemi. I wanted to add one more thing to this video. Iyabo, whether you're leaving or living, let me just spell that out. Living. Living. I live here. I live in my office, same building, office, house. Or you're leaving. 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 I'm leaving. I'm going home. Well, let me close the office so it's important to make sure everything is turned off. Now, in a country like Nigeria, where we have sporadic power failure, it's very difficult. If Iyabo has a fridge inside that building, okay, you all remember the high-rise fire in London some years ago where several people died, many immigrants. All that one started on the 4th floor in somebody's refrigerator. Okay, so now, I can't tell Iyabo to turn off the fridge in her office because there are things there, like drinks and all. But as long as that freezer doesn't have meat or anything that's going to be bleeding in the morning, turn the fridge off. Nigeria's sporadic power, failure is part of this. Okay, let's talk about the bigger picture. We thank God for Iyabo's life. Okay, in my own house, I woke up at 2 a.m. Ololoni Kinjio in Aja to go to the kitchen and get a drink, and I saw my stabilizer smoking. I saw it smoking. KJ called me, Mommy. He had seen it earlier, but he wasn't sure what he was seeing. Baba Shekuni, it is so important, okay? Anything you have plugged to the wall, just turn the switch off and then turn it on back in the office the next day, as long as you're not living there. Okay? But there's some things that have to be on. Make sure all ACs are turned off in Nigeria. ACs are big causes of fire. Okay? Things that are working. We're not in Ghana. We're not in America. We're not in UK. We're not in places that they have 24-hour light where you can leave things on. We're in Nigeria. So let's focus on the bigger picture and let's speak more about this sporadic power outages that can actually lead to a fire. Banky Wellington's house burned down. Mercy Aigbe's house burned down. We have seen these fires, okay, but we thank God for these people's lives. The more you have in a house or an office, the more fire can happen. Okay? Once again, I thank God for your life, Iyabo. Stay safe, Dr. Kemi.